Today we are going to have a look at creating your course. To create your course, you will have to inform me about the course title. So let's say if you're taking 9th standard maths CBSE, you will have to inform me about that. And I will add your course. So I have already added a sample course here under literature. So under English language, my course is literature. I've added there. So the minute you log in, you will have your display like this with your course. Okay, so in order to change the layout, you have the freedom to change the layout. And in order to change the layout, you can click on customize this page. So you can just move the cursor as you can see here and click on it, drag and drop. So each block, we call all each one course overview, private files, calendar, timeline, literature, uh, learning plans, administration, and all this as blocks. So each block can be selected and then it can be moved across the page. So once you have arranged things in order according to your convenience, you can click on stop customizing the page. So whatever requires to be seen is there for you. Okay. So when I come to my courses, under my courses, you will have the list of courses which has been assigned to you. You do have a calendar, the private files you have opted to display, and of course the site home. Site home is going to be the student view of your page. Okay, I'll just click this. Now you can see the student will be having this with site announcement, and available courses would have a list of all the courses in general. So the teacher name and the courses offered, of course here by appointment only. I've just added, so there is a description box there. So when you communicate your course to me, you can say, or you can give me instructions as to what you want in the description. So once you can see the same for Sadia as well. So once you give me a description or once you give me a comment or whatever you want to be displayed, which is a part of your course, that will be displayed. Fine. And then of course, any student can log in or click on your name and they can see the profile. I'm not going to that. You can check out for yourself later on. Okay. We'll go back to the editing part. So dashboard is a place where you arrange or you organize the things the way you want your course to be. Fine. So now let me go to the course I have created. So this is my course, English Literature. I do have an announcement asking a couple of students to give me information or complete the course. And here I have my introduction. So here you can see under the course, what are my topics. So the one that was displayed as topic 1, I have changed it and made it into introduction. So let me tell you how to go about that. We just click on introduction. We have an option to turn on editing. So this is the first box where you select and you turn on editing. Now every segment can be edited according to how you would want it. Okay. So English literature, you can give a description, announcements, or add an activity. You can do that. Let me show you how to go about editing the topic. So when you first open, it is going to be like this topic 1 and a blank here. You have to customize this, select custom, and then type topic 1, the lesson name, chapter name, according to whatever you are teaching. And I'll just show more buttons. So here you can type an introduction, how you want to introduce. And here, if you see, I want to add an icebreaker so I can make my lesson more interactive, because the first class is very important for each of us. This is the time where you set the frequency between the teacher and the student. So I want to have a nice icebreaker, and I thought it would be nice to have a kind of a clip. And I added a clip from YouTube. So how do I add a clip from YouTube? Let's say just copy something, the URL link. So here, if it is there, select it, then control copy, come here, okay, and click on link, and whatever you want, you can control V to paste, right? And click on the create link. It has been changed. Save changes. I don't want to save changes. I don't want art here. So I'm not going to save changes. I will just cancel. So I have my original video on display. Okay. So here you can see a nice clip is displayed, and I have a question too. I put the volume on mute so we don't be disturbed. There is an option of play picture in picture or full screen. So if you see here, I've added an activity. I can also edit my activity. But let me just show you how to add an activity. If you see, for under every topic, we have add activity setting here. Click on add activity. You see, we have a number of activities which you can choose from: assignment, chat, choice. If database is something we don't use, and of course you can create a forum if you want. You can play games. There are a number of games, and it's up to you whatever you want. Games here, as it is, I selected a number of things that would be interesting for children from the primary grade, to build their vocabulary, to test their knowledge, or even relax, because you're going to offer a 45-minute session. You need to plan. Okay, so I just click on whatever option I want. I want the students to begin interacting. I want them to be comfortable with others and introduce themselves and all that. So I add the chat already added, and then it is displayed. So once it is displayed, we have to make the editing part. You can change the topic, or you can go to the edit section, type your question, give a description, or if you want to create a new chat option by itself, you have the option of linking, unlinking, creating an image, inserting videos, recording your voice directly, or recording a video directly, or uploading documents. So you have options as to how you want to conduct your class. And you will have to click display description on course page if you have given a description. You have the options to control your chat, set dates, okay, and also control when you would love to publish the sessions, save past sessions, and how regularly you want things to pop up on your page. Okay, restrict access. You can restrict access to guests or people who are not a part of your group. I wouldn't do it for my introduction, especially if I have guest students who wish to enroll under me. And of course, activity completion. So there's going to be an entire thing. And if you want to set a date as to when it has to be completed, and end date. Save and display, or you can save and go back to the course in case you want to make changes. Okay, I'll just go back to the introduction. Fine. So likewise, you can go change things. And if you want to show the topic, you can just click on the I button. It will be displayed. But if you don't want to, you can hide. Fine. It depends on how you want to organize your lessons. If you think you want to give some reading activity or any activity which students are going to be prepared for the next session, you can always unhide and give a kind of a description saying like students read this portion and we'll have a discussion. You can address. No, in that way you will have more time to conduct your classes. Fine. So this is how you set up your course. You have topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, which you can change. And this particular option of add block, you can add administration, activity results, comments, calendar, courses, feedback. So whatever option you want, you can just select and you can add it. Once you select it, I'll just select something here. Okay, fine. I'll select learning plan. Okay. So I've selected learning plan, and where is learning plan? It's here. Okay. So learning plan has been displayed in my board. The next thing is assessment, because we all love giving questions and answers or whatever it is. We do have the import and export. Okay, so under literature dashboard, my courses literature, you have the settings tools here. Click on the drop down and scroll down to more. Fine. So under course administration, you will have course administration, you have edit settings, grade book setup and all that. Then you can look at the results of each group or each course. And of course, you can have your ready-made question bank. And when you click on users, you'll have enrolled users, enrollment methods, and permission each one has. So you have the, you know, thing to organize and check permissions or stop permissions for people. So if you want to see how many people are there under your course, I've just sampled a number of participants here. If I want to add participant, I can enroll users. So here I'm not enrolling users as an administrator, but as a teacher. So first you will have to send me the list of students, and then I can add them on the portal, and then you will be able to see them. So here, let's say I'd like to add this student, student, fine, and enroll user. So you can see this particular student whom I have just added is available. I can change the settings. Okay. So in case there is a person who is asking to be a guest and is trying to take your course for free, you can just suspend them. Or you want to set enrollment duration. So the guest can be given how many days? So 14 days. Okay, so all this can be set by you according to your preference. I'm not suspending this particular person right now, and I can save changes. Okay, so this can be done for every student, and it will show whether the student is active or suspended and all that for you. I hope you will start exploring. So do send me your topics for course. Okay, so if it's going to be subject for 6th standard or 7th standard or 10th standard or 12th standard, what is the subject? How do you want it to be displayed? Okay, because that's going to be displayed under a category. So under English language, I have literature, and it is being displayed under my courses. So the number of courses under you will be displayed here.